Niklas Charlton on the ball. But it could be exciting to get Lillestrøm in front, just to see what would happen to Malmö's play.
Absolutely, you always root for the underdog to get ahead. Who knows how the presumptive favorite will react to that? I think though that this Malmö team so experienced and have been around for so long. I think they'll know how to handle that. We got old man Niklas Charlton on the ball, almost sort of daring Lillestrøm to bring pressure.
And Klaus, we have a question in here from Rasmus Jacobsen asking, how are Malmö's chances this year in this tournament? I guess.
Well, I think they're pretty excellent actually. I spoke with Linus Lundgren earlier, and he thought they had a quote good chance to win, and I mean they came very close last year, losing in a penalty shootout. They're excited about David Aho, number 4, who has made big strides over the last year or so. They have decided to leave some of the playmaking for him. Back in the day, he was more of a sort of a defense screening kind of guy, but they've decided now that he's ready to take over some ball handling responsibilities, and that gives them one more sort of a wrinkle to throw at Stockholm, who, I mean, all things considered, it's got to be the favorite. The interview from earlier with Samuel Elvjong, he lamented the absence of Daniel Pitselnik. Close from the 360 here from Linus. Müller almost left himself open to that one.
That was actually a good detail, sort of teasing the goal.
Teasing the goal. Uh-oh, this is trouble. If he can get it to Linus, yes. Müller just manages to close it down. Got one of our classic board duels here. Uh-oh. Martin Madsen just gets into to cover off the goal. Madsen again. Linus. But covered off by Müller.
Good screen play by
here we have a
David Aho.
Breakaway. Oh. Comes in quick from Lundgren. Almost, it seemed, scared Madsen to give up the ball. Coming out of nowhere. Oi. Martin Rogne just gets by to stop the shot from Linus. Boy.
What a great chance.
Yeah, that was a golden opportunity. I mean, either you will get there first or you won't. There's not much Linus could have done better, but it was a huge gap in the Norwegian defense. And a nice job by Rogne, who's also, who we are used to calling the young guy of the tournament. But Aho, he will score here, right? Yep. And so we get Malmö up 1-0.
Yeah.
I think the referees will be discussing if.
No, there's nothing to discuss, I think. It was just a goal.
Yeah, well, Müller there was rammed into Aho pretty hard. And when you do so when reversing, that's that's dangerous and could have led to a booking. But it seems like, let's not add insult to injury with the goal and the booking. Actually, a pretty good opening here for Myhre, but Lundgren is where he needed to be. Myhre wins the face-off. Madsen covers off Niklas and Lillestrøm are on the move, but totally shut down by by Linus, who does though manage to commit a foul in the process. But yeah, it's probably clear to the viewers at home that fouls in this game is not a big deal, really. Often it is actually a small advantage for the defense to commit a foul. It allows you to get back into position. You get a little break in the game, and you're able to. Big foul here from Aho.
That could result in yellow.
Might be. Okay. You got your will, Simon. Early booking here for Aho.
But that's also just some sort of sending a signal.
Yeah. It was getting a bit chippy, and
you're talking about the defense making small fouls just to get back in position, but making a foul as that one, making it again, that would mean a 2-minute penalty.
Of course, fouls are almost only significant in that they sort of run up the tab on your on the next yellow card, right? So you get closer to a yellow card for every foul you make.
But in this game, if we think maybe Malmö, maybe Aho has another yellow card, that means the 2-minute suspension.
Yeah.
What are the chances of Lillestrøm scoring if they are down to one man down? Malmö, is that a big chance, or is it just like?
Yeah, that's a healthy chance, certainly. It changes the complexion, the game completely changes, obviously, for those two. Very close for those 2 minutes, because it sort of changes the whole. I mean, Malmö will not even be trying to score in that case, and so they will take a much more defensive approach. Madsen being caught out of goal, but Myhre quick to cover for him. Seen this a couple of times from Malmö now, that they are sort of focused on keeping the Norwegian goalkeeper, sort of locking him out from covering goal. Nice little chance here for Wagner.
It's just giving it a try. That's what I like about it.
Ooh, it's got to be an offensive foul, though, right?
It's offensive foul. Yeah, definitely.
No, it's called against the Norwegians. I don't know about that, but
he just drove straight into them.
Yeah. But again, this is a chance to remind everyone that really which way that call goes, not a huge deal. Well done by. Oh,
That's a goal.
Definitely. I don't know if they call the goal or they call the penalty. Either way, big mistake by Myhre turning his back to Linus. He lost the ball for a second, and obviously Malmö, they want the goal here to not risk missing not risk missing the penalty shot. But what's going on here?
Yeah, just goal. Nothing else but goal. But they took a timeout. Lillestrøm too.
Yeah, I know, but the players didn't seem to. There seemed to be some discussion among the referees as well. So. Well, now the goal has been tallied up, and it will be a 2-0 lead for Malmö here early. Remember, 2-0 is the size of the loss for Aarhus 2 in the early game today. So, as it stands now, Lillestrøm and Aarhus will be tied in a dead tie in this group, and should Malmö further expand on this lead, they will Lillestrøm will finish third in the group and thus get a tougher matchup in the knockout games tomorrow. Ooh, harsh tackle here from Linus. What's he doing? That was completely unnecessary. Yeah.
Another yellow
pretty
card.
Pretty easy call for John Johnson, the referee, to make. A little unnecessary. Up 2-0. Wasn't much of a chance anyway. Hate to see it. Oh! That's a goal. Beautiful job by Myhre. I mean, he has so much skill on the offensive end. It's really nice to see. Almost giving Linus a dose of his own medicine there. That's the kind of shot that made Linus famous in Denmark. Certainly, he the wraparound there on the near post, so hard to defend, and Linus was nowhere near able to get to it. Nice play by Lillestrøm and Myhre. Okay, well, so they are alive suddenly.
Yeah, and it's still first half and so on.
This means that the bottom of the group can now not be tied, because Lillestrøm, in the event they lose by 2, they will finish second in the group due to most goals scored. So now we don't have to worry about tiebreakers. Myhre wins it again. He's been good on these. Here again, a nice opening for. If he could have gotten a little better screen from Martin Rogner, that would have been a real nice shot, a nice opportunity. Yeah. Ball is trapped under Niklas, and he wants no part of this, and will take the reset. Good job by the two Martins here, trying to shut down Linus. He gets away though. Oh. Myhre has, as we say, swallowed the ball. Well, there it goes. When you reverse over the ball, it can sort of get swallowed up into the machinery there. So we'll have a reset. Thomas Myhre has a bad habit of turning his back to the play during these counter-attacking opportunities. That can be death. Linus and Niklas, they look up and they see his back turned, and they know he's not going to know what's going on. So they do something weird, and Myhre won't have time to recover. He's been he conceded once and got away with murder here. Full pressure from Lillestrøm. Need to beware now. Uh-oh. Good job by Malmö.
It seems like Lillestrøm have a fair chance, actually.
Yeah.
It's way better this.
I really feared for them when they went down 2-0. That seemed like, uh-oh, this could get ugly. But they fought back really nicely and are able to retain possession pretty consistently. Yeah, Aho has the... Uh-oh. Oh, man, that was a huge opening for Linus, and he whiffed. He barely got contact on the ball. Wow. Oh.
1 minute 30 seconds left of this first half.
Wagner's been playing well, bringing pressure all game long. That's what they need from him. Ooh. An offensive foul.
1 minute.
Oh. That was odd. Just took the ball and drove right into Aho. Maybe now though they can catch him out of balance. Malmö calls a timeout, which is smart because that means they will get to retain possession, giving them 9.1 seconds to come up with something brilliant here. They got to go a long way, all the way from the back end of the court and all the way up to the Norwegian goal. It's going to be tough, but if anyone can do it. That's it. All right, so 2-1 here at halftime. I think we will give our throats a rest and be right back in a couple of minutes.
Rest in my throat. Rest in my throat. So we're back here at the second half of this interesting game between Malmö and Lillestrøm. Malmö, they are in front at the moment, but Lillestrøm, they are really pushing on.
Yeah, they were down 2-0, remember, so at that point the game really seemed like either it was sort of over and it was going to stay there, or it could get really ugly for Lillestrøm. But they've really fought back and are very much in this. They could steal a point here easily.
And actually, I hope they will score again, because it would be nice to see what Malmö can do under pressure.
Definitely, we'd like to see sort of the favorite teams get pressured early in the tournament to see how they react. We learn a lot about teams when they fall behind. Oh, nice play, and yeah, that's it. Can he get there? Nope. Muir just gets back in time. Yeah. Oh, Madsen gets there. Wow, the third guy from all the way over on the weak side, he gets in there and swats the ball away. Wow. I thought that was over for sure. Nice play by Madsen, being alert. We'll get a Malmö free ball here. Not quite sure what the call was, but in any case.
Man.
That's it was odd. It was like almost like 3 shots, but none of them got to the goalie really. They were just passing it back and forth. Nothing really came of it. Oh, just
close.
wide, just wide.
But Klaus, we also have to remember thanking our sponsors.
Absolutely.
And one of them is LOBPA. As you may know, this tournament is called LOBPA Nordic Champions League. But another one of our great sponsors, it's Langhøj. Do you know Langhøj?
I do know Langhøj. They made my car.
You made your car?
They built my car for me. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and Langhøj is a sponsor this year of this tournament. Just have to make a great shout out to them, saying thank you for sponsoring. Langhøj specialized in building and selling handicap cars, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a family-driven company with base in Aarhus. It's a great company. I know them.
Shout out to 8860, postal code of Viby. I live in Viby as well, so.
It's City of God.
City of God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you know?
I didn't know, actually.
Now you know.
I didn't know he lived there.
It's you, Klaus.
Oh, it's me. Oh, right. I didn't know I was the chosen one. Oh,
you
man.
You are a god of hockey commentator.
Well, it's a small world.
Yeah, it's a very small world.
Linus. Whoosh.
If I'm the only one to take that title, you are the only one to be that.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm going to take that as a compliment. There's a lot of milling around. It's a turnover of some kind. We've got Lillestrøm on the ball again. Yeah. Can he get there again? Oh, maybe there was a slight opening for him to wrap around once more, but he let it go this time. Lindgren must be careful to not be... And we'll get another reset. 100%. I may as well call it now. Oh! Oh, man, what an upset. He got it out. He's reversing, though, so I don't know how dangerous he really is to the Malmö defense. But, ooh, be careful. Now Lillestrøm gets a guy behind the action and able to clean up. Uh-oh, Aho. But Müller is there. Very dicey for Lillestrøm. All of this panic and commotion in front of your own goal. I mean, it drives me up the wall. It's so dangerous, and even though you might think you have it under control, the ball bounces weirdly and it's away from you, and disaster. So far though, they are getting away with it. Timeout Lillestrøm. Myhr again edging out Lundgren for the face-off, but very close quarters in the boards. Madsen not the gentlest of touches. He coughs it up to Niklas. Linus try to make a path for him. Does eventually end up with the ball, but Martin stays with it. Aho. Og så tror jeg, det bliver lukket ned. Aho. The Martins are hounding Niklas.
The Martins.
But Niklas somehow gets out of it. Niklas can't quite find the space he needs to get off a shot or a pass.
That's not a good play now.
Just a lot of sort of fighting, a lot of contact, a lot of sort of scrums here. They are trying to figure out. The referee should be careful. This could get chippy in a hurry. Although we have two Malmö players already with bookings, so there's a limit to how far out of line those two can get. Ooh. The 360. Oi. Aho. Shot, save, and a offensive foul, a charge. It's a nice opening. Lindgren making the play, cutting up court, shooting the gap, and ends up going for the 360, which it's maybe not the right solution in that spot, and Aho ends up taking a a prayer of a shot.
Norwegian fans cheering for the other team from Norway.
Yes.
That's nice.
Definitely. Ooh. Oof. Müller is making it work in the goal, but it is always by the slimmest of margins. He's living on the edge. Uh-oh. Madsen, can he locate the ball? Because he's the last line of defense right now for Lillestrøm. Good job by Nick. That's a veteran move. Oh, brother. Malmö will take the time out again to retain possession, to avoid the almost certain face-off. They will take the time out and get to take the ball for free now. So got 3.5 minutes to go. Obviously, Lillestrøm has to start forcing the issue. Even if Lillestrøm concedes, they will not finish last in the group, according to my calculations anyway. So it's almost kind of free for them to try and create the upset, try and steal a point here from Malmö.
And we got 3.5 minutes left here. It's going to be exciting to see if Lillestrøm can do anything. They have no substitutes, so this is the players that are going to bring them home.
Yeah, not a lot in terms of roster flexibility from Lillestrøm. Aho, can he create something? Absolutely not. The Martins are all over him. Those two are working together quite nicely, I think, as a unit. Defensively, always very close to the action. Oh. It's always awkward. The ball sort of bounces up into the lap of Müller, and it's always a little awkward. You're tempted to grasp at it with your hands, but that's considered illegal, and I think at worst could lead to suspension. So you always sort of gotta catch yourself and deny yourself from pawing at the ball. Müller on the ball. Uh-oh. Wagner, last line of defense. Oof.
Oh.
But Madsen comes down and cleans it up with the back check. Here may be an opening.
It wasn't a good shot.
He needs to do better than that. I mean, you might as well not shoot then. That's never going in.
That is taking too much of a chance.
Yeah, and I mean, if they're wasting time now, probably would have been better to hang on to it and see if you can create something better than that. But yeah. .66 seconds to go.
Anton Hans gonna ask, is there any reason for either team to go for risky plays? Unless Lillestrøm can win this match, they should be happy with 1-2.
Yeah, I mean that's all they need. But wouldn't you want to go for the tie anyway? That's how I feel anyway. Whenever I can, and I mean it's basically free for them. If they lose 3-1, that doesn't change anything in terms of the standings in the group. So it's almost free for them to go for it, and I mean it looks like they are. They are definitely playing with a sort of raised sense of urgency relative to when they started the game. They are pushing.
And Ellen says offense is the best defense.
That's true though also.
That is
true as well.
When it comes to vault hockey.
Absolutely. Ooh. Well, was there two guys in the Malmö area there? That was very close. I didn't quite see it. So that is the last of this game.